What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are back at it here with another career mode series episode with Huddersfield Town AFC. And if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Again, on the screen right now is the amount of guys that actually watch the channel that are subscribed versus not subscribed. And the majority of you guys are not subscribed, so do me a favor, please hit that subscribe button. We are growing like crazy, and we are looking to get to 200 subscribers before the month of December. So help me achieve that goal. Help join the awesome community that we are building here together, and we will have some fun along the way. Big episode today. We've got 3 games, as we always do, on the docket. And first up is going to be at home against Leyton Orient. Then we are away on the road going up against Reading. And then a big match to end the episode in terms of going up against Birmingham City. That is a big one to end the episode, in which we then lead up to our FA Cup match against Bournemouth to start off next episode and get ever so closer to the transfer deadline day 2 episodes from now. So we are in exciting times, potentially changing times around the club. We do have 7 contracts expiring soon, and a lot of those are big-time players for us, considering the fact that we've got Halik, Karoma, Casamu, Headley, and I would say maybe Ruffles. Other than that, we're not going to look to bring back Hogg. We're not going to look to bring back Aina. So we've got some opportunities and choices that have to be made, as well as players that we may look to bring in potentially on loan during the January transfer window to help us make that push towards the end of the season. But enough talk right now. We'll get into transfers later on in this episode, as well as contract re-signings. Let's go ahead and get into the first game here against Leyton Orient at the Kirklees Stadium. Hand side, we are moving that to the middle. We have Cassidy, who has a ton of time and space in front of him, takes the shot on the left foot, and that is a great way to start this game before the 10th minute of it. We're 1-0 up here against Leyton Orient, and the fans going absolutely crazy, bundled up here in the English winter in Yorkshire. And Cassidy through the midfield. Honestly was thinking he was going to get fouled there by the defender as he takes the shot on the left foot. A sunny day here at the Kirklees Stadium, and we find ourselves up 1-0. Poku off to the races. He's got a nice step on his defender, who takes a bad potential tackle opportunity. We find Healy on the 2-touch effort, and off the bounce knocks it into the back of the net to give us a 2-0 lead here in this game. That should seal the deal, and we can see the replay here. You can, before this part, the defender took a bad step, number 15, and put himself out of position on the 2-touch. Healy slots it into the back of the net, and we are surely going to come away with 3 points from this game. Bentley on the attack. He's got a ton of speed on him. I really like this Bentley kid. We're going to try to go sneak that short side, and we do have a corner kick. We took Halik off, but Evans is going to play that in. Oh, I thought I took Halik off. We didn't. That was a big opportunity to make it 3-0, but time is running out on Leyton Orient. For a goal, we've got Ashton playing on that right-hand side, and they are going to kick that thing out of bounds, make a substitution, and honestly, we're just going to hold the ball up and kill the clock on this game. It should only be 2 minutes of stoppage time. It is. What a great performance from the squad. And I realized that the time is going a bit fast. I don't know if it's on 4 minutes or what, but hey, we'll take it. That is going to be a 2-0 victory at home. 3 more points on the table. Let's go ahead and get into the next game. Before we do get into the next game, though, guys, I do want to take a moment and make some contract offers to some players. And we are going to first go after our boy Headley. He's currently making £6,200 per week, and we should have a sizable amount. He wants to stick as a rotation player. That's perfectly fine. 3-year contract. I'm happy with that for him. We'll disregard the release clause. And honestly, we should be able to get that. Let's give him 6.4. That should seal the deal. We shouldn't need a signing bonus or anything. That's a reasonable offer. He's going to take that. So Healy is going to be here for the next 3.5 years. Lundwick, I do really want to try to bring him back, but we would have to try to shovel some funds out for him. Aina, he's got potential. If anything, we could look to bring him back. And it says sporadic. We're happy with sporadic. We may look to get him out on loan. Let's say a 3-year contract. He should say yes to that. We don't need a disregard, or we can disregard a release clause. And then if anything, also, I hate how they've done that to the screen there. They want a signing bonus. Let's counter that. We'll accept the signing bonus. That's fine. It's £31,000. That's not too big of a deal. We've got Hogg, who we're going to let walk. Casimir, we do need to bring back. And we're going to make him an important player. Let's see if we can get away with rotation. He says important. That's fine. We are going to go ahead and offer him a 4-year contract. He only wants 2, so that means we can get him for 3, which is perfect. Disregard the release clause. He doesn't want to say anything in terms of funds. So we're going to offer him 7 with a signing bonus of, let's say, £50,000. Does he say yes to that? He does. Okay, so we might have overpaid for him a little bit, but we've locked down another player for the foreseeable future. Karoma is more of an interesting player. I don't really like him too much, but he is our best option on that left-hand side at this moment in time. And if anything, we'll need a contract on him to be able to sell him on. He wants important role status. I'm okay with giving that, especially if we are going to move on from him. We'll offer him a 3-year deal, which he does take. Disregard the release clause. And now it's a matter of making the money work. I don't want to give him too much. If we offer him 6-8 maybe, with a signing bonus of 40, we'll see if he takes that. He doesn't take that. He wants a bonus. Not too happy with that. We'll remove the goal bonus because I just don't want him to have that. Cassaday, we're most likely not going to be able to bring back. Just financially, we're too tied to that contract. Ruffles, I feel like we have a better left back option with Ashton, so we will let Ruffles go. We've got him on the trade block, or the transfer list. Halik is the player I do want to get a deal done with. He has been a solid player for us. We're going to give him the important role. He wants crucial. I'm okay with giving him crucial. He's one of our, if not, is one of our top players. He doesn't want an extension, so we can only get him for an extra year, unfortunately. And if that's the case, I don't want to give him that much money. Let's just give him 10,000 on the dot. No signing bonus, no nothing. And he's happy with that. So 10,000 a week for our boy Halik just to get another year out of him. And that's probably all we're going to be able to get out of him. In terms of anybody else, I'm going to bring back Sorba Thomas. We're going to recall him from his loan. And then we're automatically going to list him on the transfer market. Because I do think we will be able to get something for him. Player returns from loan. Sorba Thomas, he will not be playing for us. Ruffles has already received an offer, which is perfect. So we'll actually, let's take a look at that offer because we could probably get a little something out of him. 380 is the top. And that's honestly, we might be able to get a little bit more, 390. And they're willing to talk for 390. So an extra 10,000 pounds there. Sorba Thomas, I'm looking for options. Yes, we are happy to have you. Thank you, sir. And then we'll advance a day, see if we get any more bites in terms of potential offers. And it looks like Ruffles got another offer in which he is being offered 360, which is a little bit lower than the team that's trying to get him now. So we'll take a look at that after this next game against Reading. Through the midfield, looking to get something going. We're going to send Poku on the attack. He has the angle, but not the quickness of the shot. We do have a corner kick opportunity here, though. Halik is out. He is not playing. He's resting for that big game going up against Birmingham City, and it doesn't matter. Zaina I don't even think I'm saying that last name right, so I do apologize, is into the lineup because we needed a healthy / fit center back for this game. And without Lundwick, we needed to put the kid in there, and the kid putting the team on his back, taking the Terriers in front in this game, away from home at Reading. Initially stopped on the header, follow-up finish with the volley, and it's 1-0 here for Huddersfield. Reading with a chance that's offsides. Surely offsides. Surely offsides. It's not going to be offsides. Wow, I thought that was offsides. I thought we called him at the right moment, but I guess not. As Reading goes short side, OP, beating Nichols between the pipes there. You could see just not getting his hands in the right spot. Reading tie this thing up 1-1. Reading trying to steal this game. Oh my goodness. That was kind of dirty. I thought I was in front of him to make the stop, but Mr. Smith for Reading makes this game 2-1 in favor of the home team. You just see there, he kind of put us on skates. I thought we were in a good spot to make sure that the keeper goes short side. And he goes upstairs, 2-1 Reading. With time and space, we're going to take it on with the shot, and that's a big stop from the keeper. It goes out for a corner kick. What a shot by Declan Talbot. And we need something from this corner. Herbie Kane. And, he does it again on the corner. The young stud, he's only a 61 or 62 overall player, but maybe we need to get this kid into the lineup some more, as currently he's putting the team on his back with another corner goal against Reading. And Herbie Kane telling the boys to settle down, throws that thing in there, and Aina, again, I'm probably butchering his last name, but the man, the myth, the legend, puts it into the back of the net. We are now tied here, 2-2 away from home. Last steal. Oh, that would have been amazing from Headley. I kind of threw right there. Aina, good step. Talbot. We got to play this back through the midfield. That's where the opening is. Oh, I see Ladapo, but we're going to send Kane. Herbie Kane. Through the midfield. We're going to work it up to Ladapo. Can Bentley make a run? Bentley does make a run. We've got 3 minutes of stoppage time, but a bad touch. Stolen. Talbot. Declan Talbot! Oh, big save from the keeper. And it comes down to this. Aina's in the box. Can we find him? Declan Talbot. To Aina! He got it! The hat trick from the center back is going to steal this game from Reading. I cannot believe it. The super sub in the dying seconds of the game. You can see the boys are going absolutely crazy. And the crowd here for Reading are absolutely stunned. Declan Talbot with a pretty decent cross from the corner kick. And Aina, again, butchering the last name most likely, but it doesn't matter. The man, the myth, the legend has just won this game for us on that awesome forehead of his. Gets 3 goals, not 1, not 2, but 3 goals off of corner kicks in this game. And I cannot believe they're going to kick this ball. The ref blows the whistle. 3 points out of thin air. We were down 2-1 in this game. Crawled all the way back to make it a 3-2 victory. 4 attempts, 3 goals. Aina, again, butchering it. But it doesn't matter as we get ready for a big game against Birmingham City to close out this episode. But there could be some transfers now and then, so let's go ahead and find out. So as we are actually looking at our final scouting report, we brought a few new players in. Marcus Middleton in for the center midfield role, has 3 play styles, but more importantly, this Dylan Nichols kid, another Nichols, has a massive potential. 86 to 94, has 7 play styles. This kid is potentially deadly. A right-footed left-wing player, could cut in perceivably. We're going to sign him to the senior squad right away. I want this Middleton kid to develop. Maybe towards the end of the season he gets the call up. But man, we've got some pretty solid options here. In the midfield, we also signed Jacob Hogg as well. A decent potential up to 86. But Marcus Middleton, let's take a look at that development plan and see what type of player he would be. Balanced, he gets up to 21 weeks for the upgrade. 15 weeks we could maybe get for a box-to-box playing midfielder. Playmaker's 13 weeks. That boosts his skill moves up, shooting, passing, dribbling, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We need a free kick taker for the future, and that is a good shout for him. Hogg, he gets 7 weeks on balanced, so we'll leave him on balanced, and everyone else should be okay in terms of what I want them to be developing. In terms of players and status of everything, I haven't even done review train plans, but in terms of transfers, haven't looked at a few potential loanees just yet, so give me a second and I'll come right back to you guys. So a bit of transfer news. Josh Ruffles is out, which means we need to bring in another player at the center back position in terms of loan status, possibly. Sorba Thomas is starting to get offers. Hogg's contract is expiring at the end of the season. Sorba Thomas, we've had a few offers already. One coming in for £2.55 million right now. We'll wait until after the next game to see how things go for that. We'll advance one more day to see if we get a cheeky little signing for you guys. And it has indeed happened. I saw him listed as a transfer loanee type player, and the option was there, and I said, let's go for it. I don't see why not. We need to bolster our defense for the next 2 years, and Lucas Peraldo is in for the next 2 seasons, sitting at a cheeky little 77 overall. That is a massive upgrade, and a sign for things to come in terms of where we are looking to go. You can see his wage is absolutely insane, but we do have him in. We also brought in a goalkeeper, Dennis Seaman, in for the next couple of months as well, just in case Nichols does start falling off the face of the earth. We may give him a few chances in the next couple of games as well. But man, oh man, guys, I am extremely excited about this Beraldo signing. We'll get Sorba Thomas out of there. Beraldo is in and will be in the starting 11. Bulker, you've been great, sir, and he does play back just in case, so we'll leave him on the bench for now. We also have Nichols, who came in from the youth academy, and then Seaman, he is a 65 overall, but I do want to compare him with Nichols. Nichols has better diving and handling and really better everything, so if anything, he'll probably just rot on the bench. I thought I would take a shot on another player trying to bring him in, but Beraldo, for the next 2 seasons, will be playing for Huddersfield Town AFC and try to push us to get back to the Premier League. Birmingham on the attack, looking to get something going to start this game off the right way for themselves. And we are scrambling in the box with our new defense. And maybe the chemistry is not there as Birmingham City take the early lead in this thing. And you can see just a little bit of anxiousness in behind. And that was actually great ball movement from Birmingham City. And they are at home. Laird gets the goal. 1-0 Birmingham City. Trying to get in behind, but that is great defense by our boy Casamu. Trying to find something here. We have Poku, who's actually going to turn it over. Not what we were looking to have happen. Is Birmingham City trying to find something here. Ooh, danger. Danger. Ooh, danger. We got to be smart here inside our own 18-yard box. Shot. Wow. That's unlucky. Laird with his second goal of the game for Birmingham City, and that is not good whatsoever. Nichols, I think, should have had that ball there. You could just see the ball control from Laird and kind of just floater into the top corner, beating Nichols. That's 2-0 now for Birmingham City. You can see the coach, for us, not really liking it. Down that left-hand side, Nichols gets a good first touch. We're going to find Healy. Healy's got to make something happen. Here in the 84th minute, it might be a little too late in this game, but Healy is able to get on the board, and Nichols gets his first point as a Terrier in what could be a losing effort here away from home. It's going to be a tough one here, as Healy kind of in that sweet spot just inside the 18-yard line, puts a little finesse shot on target, and he slots that into the back of the net. Nice little bend there, but they just hold possession here. This game's over. The ball has been stolen. Poku off to the races. Through the midfield. We have to be smart. We have to be smart with this football. We're going to take it on with Poku. Oh, I was trying to get a shot to get deflected out of bounds for a corner kick. Poku. That was an absolute laser of a shot. Can we still make something of this? 3 minutes of stoppage time. Just like last game. Herbie Kane is through. Herbie Kane. Can he tie it? He can't. But it is out for a corner kick. This is just like last game, folks. But do we have the same storybook ending? Poku plays it into Halik. The keeper comes out. And we are cut short. That's a great play from Birmingham. Coming down to the wire. Another opportunity for us to at least get a point out of it. We end up losing the game, unfortunately. And that's more points dropped to Birmingham City. I think that's our second loss of the year against them. That's unfortunate, so we have to keep things going in other places around the league. So let's go ahead and take a look at the standings, see if there are any more transfers, and close out this exciting episode. Big news on the transfer front. Sorba Thomas out for £2.6 million. We actually get an A rating on the deal. Best possible deal was 2.7, and we ended up getting 2.7 for him. So that's really nice stuff. That makes me happy in terms of our actual current budget is around 6 million. So that makes me pretty happy. Our initial budget was what it was. But in terms of where we currently stand right now for the market, and we do need to set up a monthly scouting report because these are some of the players that we do have left that we have the potential to sign. This Dominic Norton kid actually might be a nice shout, so we'll go ahead and sign him. We do need to send our scout out, but let's first take a look at the standings and where we sit in the league. Currently at the top of the table, thankfully, a few points clear of Birmingham City. We have 20 wins on the season, 2 draws, 3 losses, 62 points, with Birmingham City cutting the lead a little bit, now having 54 points. So we just need to stay firm. If we can win at least 2 games per episode out of 3 league matches, we should be able to seal the deal with that. Relegation zone, Wrexham are now in safety, as well as Exeter City. Cambridge United, Leyton Orient, Crawley Town, and Reading are currently in the relegation zone. And I'm intrigued now where we sit in terms of what we have team-wise, as well as our next opponent, which you guys can see on the screen right here, is Bournemouth in the FA Cup. Let's take one last look at the squad because I want to see what you guys have to say. Who should we bring in? It looks like Kane is up to a 70 now, which is awesome to see. Healy is on the cusp of being a 70 overall, as well as Karoma. Halik, 72 overall. Beraldo, 77. He is now currently our best player. Evans up to a 67. Talbot all the way up to a 67 overall, which is nice to see. Cassidy, 74 overall, but he is a lone E player from Chelsea, and he's worth £6 million. So the odds of actually being able to keep him are pretty much slim to none. I'll do my best to see what we can do because I do love having him around. Bulker up to a 69 overall. Ashton came in as a 65. He's already up to 66 overall. Sorensen, we can now finally bring him back into the lineup. And honestly, we might start playing him over Spencer because we have Bentley, who I actually love on that right wing as a substitute player for Poku. And then we also have on the left now, we've got the option of Nichols, who I actually liked in that last game. So Sorensen in at the right back position now, which I think is pretty solid to have him around. That makes me happy coming back from his injury. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments of what we should do with the team next. Do we need to upgrade this striker position? Do we need to try to find a way to keep Cassidy, whatever that takes? Do we need to technically upgrade the left back position, or do we just start playing Ashton as the starting left back? He is technically a higher overall, and in terms of stats, comparing and contrasting, Miller seems to be the faster player, better shooting, better passing, better dribbling, but with more games, Ashton will get better with that. He is the better defending and physical stats. So let me know what you guys think about that. I'm thinking of playing Ashton instead of Miller at the starting left back position to close out this year, leading up to hopefully a run in the championship. But let me know down below what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new, but that's going to be it for this one, and we will catch you guys in the next episode.